Hi, hello, assalamu alaikum, and welcome everyone, and good evening to all of you guys. Okay, meeting all of you people, online and physical class students, okay, in one place. Okay, and welcome all of you guys for the 2025 okay new chapter commencement. Yes, we are starting the chapter a little bit early, so all physical class students, make sure that you are in this session. Okay, be attentive, because this session will get continued in our physical classes more over times. Good. So overall, okay, database commence chapter commence starts from today onwards. This is going to be our chapter number 8. Okay, and we have already dispatched all the tunes which you all have got it. So little bit delay una because make a proofreading a good una. So this time we are going on with a very subtle cover okay, which you guys will be able to get the tunes within 2 to 3 days. So may paravila to take all take ready karla. We just printed in there. We added some extra notes. Okay, fire here. I had operating system tute also, but Sanjay, okay, you will be able to get this tute back in there. So let me give you an overall idea about this lesson. Okay, how the lesson plan is going to be. Okay, in and out. Along with that, a couple of small note is okay. This physical classes, nothing online classroom will from the month of April, we will be having dual sessions, okay, to make sure that we cover up the lesson little bit faster. Okay, so in the on and off API sessions available very physical class students also should be attentive in that. Happy. Good. Along with that, also in our revision class series, we are doing the operating system chapter. Okay, tar marana question undu. So we are doing almost like 100 questions in our revision class series. So make sure that you also check it out on that. Okay, operating system lesson ke in and out karna. Me para karla. Unta questions ati karla tamai. So check it on that too. Good. So along with that, okay, tunes order karupunati ayata. Okay, I'll send you all the pre-order forms again. Okay, Ovalanta a tute kataraganda pulua. Okay, you can get early access to the tute. I'll also give you all the duration. How are we going to do the lesson? Okay, when is the examination? So that note also one you are and then put again. First of all, we'll sort it out with the pre-orders. So those who will have not ordered the tute now. Okay, here we go. This is the link making volante join in the Pulwa. Yes, Asman. That's a revision class series, no, separately. Sanjay, mostly you will be getting it by today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, nothing tomorrow, tame go to okay, aku put a delay una, mafita database tute kenaka. Okay, so all tute sikete amai tienne. So already order karla nathang. If you all have not ordered the tute nang here in the Zoom chat, I'm sending it. You all can also get it. Right. So let's get started by giving a quick explanation about this lesson, introduction. What is this lesson in and out together? Good. So moving on with our grade 13 syllabus, okay, we do have the lesson Python, okay, database management system, web development, and IoT tamai major 4 lessons that we do have. Okay, now keeping your examinations, what examinations, Raja? 2024 examination, mama date dated around in October wagi kilaki. Okay, we have exactly another 25 weeks more for exam. Happy New. Okay, you'll have another 25 weeks more, and then we have to plan it perfectly. We have to execute it properly in terms. So another 25 weeks more for your examination. Okay, and 2025 exam. Yeah. Okay, 2025 examination, 5 weeks are there, right? Along with that, we have already completed, okay, the chapter on database manage, sorry, Python lesson but Python past paper questions in online and physical they came okay. I will be having a separate session, okay, night hours most probably we will be doing more questions, hopefully Tuesday morning. Okay, I'll be able to set some schedules in there. So morning hours hari kuhing Python questions copy Vadipura Karamu in detail, okay, in this month also throughout. So I will be not going on physical class students that are the same. Database, web development, IoT. Database we are starting on in April, okay, April and May. we will be going through in databases. Web development, you will be going through in June and July. Okay, so June and July we will be going through, and then this will be also parallelly going through July, August. Okay, so moreover, by August, I will be able to complete the whole lesson, September, October. So before 2 months, prior to 2 months, not 3 months or prior, I will be finishing the complete syllabus for you guys. Okay, it will happen. Okay, so times it will be going through. Okay, we plan it and then we execute in there. If you don't plan it, it will never happen. So we have planned it now. So July, of course, okay, there will be a couple of July and April. பைத்தன் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண போல சொன்ன பிளான் மாதிரி இல்லைனோ யா அப்படித்தான் ஓகே வி பிளான் இட் இந்தியா அதே மாதிரி போத்தா நீ இது ஏதோ உண்டு பிளான் பண்ணி சரி நடக்குது தானே ஓகே ஸோ మేము තමයි we have it in there so lesson ని కాతెక్క it's time so September October la no touch our classes no September and October we will do papers revision recap එහෙම තමයි will be going through in terms Python almost done okay anonymous Allah anonymous okay so the way we go through in there okay under the lesson plan okay so April again patangam komari right so if I take it on this chapter called as chapter number yes Sanjay eka puri concept ekak chapter number 8 කියලා ගත්තොත් Joral Rodrick okay chapter number 8 කියලා ගත්තත් මේ lesson එකේ duration එක okay almost we are setting it for 2 months okay 2 months තමයි මේ duration එක යන්නේ this lesson එකේ you will be learning the type of this lesson if you come across 50% theory 50% තියෙනවා and then practical 50% තියෙනවා okay thank you Zoom user okay thank you Zoom user so 50% theory and 50% practicals we will be going through in there so half to half tamai me lesson because there is a language called as SQL we have to study in this okay that's a database language you have to study throughout in there and then we have a 50% theory also to go through good the next thing we will be going through in here is going to be what else the marks how many marks can we obtain from this lesson so in MCQs we will be going through in terms of okay moreover 3 to 4 5 marks okay actually so 3 to 5 between part 2 usually we don't get it but part 2 a full question for 15 marks so almost we can get around 25 to 30 marks from this chapter okay so from 25 to 30 marks in a lesson so that's other couple of updates that we do have okay regarding this chapter okay so what are we going to learn it in this lesson so this lesson is going to be teaching about okay where do we store all these data so may data එක store වෙන්නේ right so may data එක කොහොමද store වෙන්නේ metadata where do we store it okay how does it happen so මෙන්න මේ කතන්දරය තමයි we will be talking in today's class okay how to manage your data in the computer how do we manage our data so the management of data should be proper planned it proper executed in there and properly implemented so from planning to execution to implementation we will be learning in this lesson so how data and information will be properly organized in your computer so that's what we will be learning so first part of this database lesson is going to be talking about the types of databases and then we will be planning to design the databases okay then you will be first we will be learning about databases second we'll be learning about designing the databases third we will be learning about building your database so so what is the benefit of this database okay why do we use this database now think about a database is something like AI now everyone are in this boom of AI so AI kila recently also there was an anonymous there was an effect or the recent trends which is going on okay Ghibli effect so how does this Ghibli effect works okay what is the connection between this Ghibli effect and database okay So මේ lesson එකයි අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න එකටයි මොනවා හරි issue එකක් තියෙනවාද? So many people okay started going on. So what is this Gribble effect if you come across in there? Okay, Shamla, I think you are having a separate conversation. When you pop in the pool in a silly. Bro, it's better struggling at the last moment. Also, the question doesn't mean I'm studious. And it's General Electric. Any problem, Shalini? Okay, நீ இங்கால சொல்லிட்டு பூந்துக்கோ இது தெரியும் இது தெரியும் இவன் வருவான் இது வரும் okay இது anonymous enough anonymous okay இது நடுவுல வந்து பூந்துட்டுவான் தெரியும் okay அவனை கொஞ்சம் நிறுத்துடா டேய் okay right. Okay, so coming back in there now, when we AI trend එකත් එක්ක Ghibli effect is goes on. Okay, ගොඩක් අය photos දාලා අපි ඒක map කරගෙන යනවා. Now, how does it actually happens? Okay, do you all know the background story of it? කොහොමද මේක වෙන්නේ කියලා ගත්තත් okay, first of all, Ghibli started with some kind of an art, anime art කියලා කියනවා. Anyone who are fans of this anime? Okay, Yusuf, auntie இல்ல ஆன்டி இண்டிகேட் காது உன காதுக்கு ஆன்டி இல்ல அனிமி ஓகே அனிமின்னு ஓகே எஸ் General Redrick. So under anime okay, it's a different form of art. Now talking about classes okay, so not cartoon now can you tell me a couple of cartoons that we all used to see? Okay, අපි ඉන්න කාලේ නම් ඉන්න cartoon එකේ ටින් තිබ්බා සූර පප්පා තිබ්බා and කල්ලාල ஒரு cartoon ஒன்னு everything okay that is full of stones only, like there will be a vehicle which is coming in the stone, they will carry the car and they will run. Garfield name okay, stone okay, field stone giripuratto boralugode okay அப்படியா அப்படி டீச்சர் giripuratto yeah giripuratto naruto அது தெரியாப்பா okay, so giripuratto is also there. So அதே மாதிரி கார்ட்டூன் கான்செப்ட்ல தான் இந்த anime cartoon ஒன்று வந்து okay comes in. It's going to make the giripuratto sattapadi අසා நீ ஸ்போக்கன் இங்கிலீஷ் கிளாஸ் போறியோ தெரியுமா எந்த எலிபிகேஷன் கேவலங்கதில்லை வச்சு நான் என்னத்த பண்ணுவேன் இன்னைக்கு ஓகே so means giripuratto atto okay அதே Azza left the class. Okay, Azza, okay, I will left. Now he will come in a different wording. Okay, now, okay, coming back in there, right? So, unable cartoon එකක් වගේ තමයි මෙන්න මේ anime cartoons are there. Now මෙන්න මේ anime cartoon එකේ okay, what they did was they started uploading metadata about this cartoon. So for an example, data about this cartoon ඇවිල්ලා upload feed කරන්න පටන් ගත්තා. Okay, so මේ feed කරන්න පටන් ගත්තාම ඇවිල්ලා what happened was okay, you started okay, the AI model or else the system started capturing data about it. So a lot of data capture karana patan gatta, color capture karana patan gatta, okay, about leaves, how it's been grown. Okay, next one, if you come across the coloring, the shading part. Now, if you take all Ghibli effect colors, they are not using bright colors. Some subtle darkish colors, opacity, full art. Okay, so what we started doing it is okay, when you enter your data, all forms of data it started obtaining all these metadata and storing it perfectly. Every metadata gatta. For an example, okay, if I say marker kila gatta, nothing. If I tell a kind of a marker like this, me marker ekin godak metadata ganda puluwa. The height, the width, the color, the tip, the color, okay, density, okay, the thickness in there, a cap design, the layout in it, every single, the weight, okay, the price, every single metadata will be captured. Analyze kala ganna tagala. Now, all these collection of data is available. Now you can predict it. That's how AI works. AI is basically, it doesn't do anything new. It basically gives what is available. If you tell AI that, okay, where if I type it in AI, I love kila gahupuama, 99% people, what is the next word you say? Okay. The 99 of people will be replying with what? The word you. Okay, where AI knows that 99% of people after the word I love Kiradapama, it is you. So what AI will do, it will give you that prediction. He has the data, he's giving it. That's why you can go and tell AI that 2 plus 2 is not equal to 4. You can say 2 plus 2 is equal to 20, and then you can prove it. Okay, you can prove it in there, right? We come across in it. So you can still prove it in terms of intent. Anonymous. Legend reply, I love Python. Anonymous, that's why you're still single. Jokes apart, Raja. Study. Okay. So, men okay, I love you. Okay. This 99% of people gives you in this prediction. So AI knows that, okay, my next word again. How prepositions, how words, how adjectives may hammer okay, being feed to this AI, and AI is learning. Now, when they make a feed decking, what AI will do, it is he will do a mixture and he will give you the perfect, okay, he will give you the perfect sampling. Okay, perfect sampling. He will give you what, okay, the accurate answer, almost suitable answer. Accurate, the most suitable answer. Okay, that's what it goes on. So by entering all the data, what AI will do, it is you will be giving y'all, okay, you will train this AI model. May model like a AI model like a may data feeds, so when you enter an input, okay, when the data feed karama, when you enter an AI model, when you enter these data inputs, what is it? Ogalang image, your images. Okay, ogalang images, stick what you do. Once you started feeding it, okay, what happened? The AI model knows that, okay, if it's an eye, this is how it should be. If it's a green color, this is how the green color should be. If it's a leaf, the leaf should be in this way. Okay, he will basically replace all those images into that Ghibli effect. Ghibli effect. Concept is so basically replace karan a data metadata tika tiyala a metadata AI model, what he will do is he will go through with the prediction. Okay, this is a leaf. So leaf I have around 20 different types of leaf. May leaf hurry suitable when for this one. So mega gatta. Something like that. It's like girls, how they are selecting the shawl. When you are buying a kind of a kit or something and you have to perfectly find out the shawl. So you have varieties of collections in there. You keep each and every color and then finally you select that one shawl. Same thing is happening in here. AI model has been trained to capture, and AI model has been trained to map with all these kinds of data and select the most accurate one. Simply like if I say I love, the AI will tell the most accurate word is you. Did you get the concept in there? Basically AI king vinegar. Right. May images he will give you the feedback. So what is the effect that we do have it? What is the turn that we are taking it? Two things, for our lesson and for your life. Now what will happen is, okay, is it harmful for us? Or is it, is it, okay, is it harmful? Nothing, how can I say? This will be a problem for you guys. Okay, is this will be problems for you guys? Will AI will be a threat for you all by doing this? No. What AI will do, it is by inputting your images, okay, AI will also learn more data about yourself. AI will learn all metadata about facial actions. They will learn about ethnicity. They will learn about people. They will learn how Asian peoples are, how European peoples are, how Arab peoples are, what they do, how they do the living, their background structures, what type of mobile phone they have. Every single detail, each and every image is again an input feed for these AI model. Okay, for these AI model. Okay, right. Did you get it? Each and every, okay, feed is an AI model. AI model feed. So that doesn't mean they will take your photo and upload something in there. They take your metadata and they apply this metadata somewhere else. It happens in turns. Understood? Got the concept in there? තේරුණාද මේ concept එක? How chat GPT and work. So ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ catch එක ඇවිල්ලා by using this chat GPT will it affect you කියලා ගත්තත් no. They will get you are uploading more feed information about yourself to chat GPT, where chat GPT will learn more about people, more about culture, more about society. Since we are using the system free, okay, system is not using you. System, you're not using the system. The system is using you. They take the data and apply somewhere else. Exactly how this Ghibli effect use karawake on our images. A wagema ape images, ape feed use kala somewhere else they might create it. So if you ask from AI, okay, can you convert myself, okay, in a Ghibli effect with another girl? Okay, now how AI knows another girl? AI will find an image of a girl which is almost near to accurate. AI image එක මාරු කරනවා Ghibli effect එකත් එක්ක add කරලා දෙනවා. Concept එක තේරුණාද? ඒක තමයි concept එක. Fatima, did you get the question? ඔයාලන් question එක තේරුණාද? Okay, so you are telling, okay, and so how AI knows it? So because you give more feed, so he is learning each and every concept in there. So is Ghibli is harmful? It is not harmful exactly. You are giving more data, that's it. Okay, or you're giving more and more data into the system, right? Okay, so knows too many information about girls. Okay, yeah, mama is a girl. Okay, my sister is a girl. Okay, my younger sister is also a girl. Okay, so many students who are coming to our class is also girls. So I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we basically, like, everyone has a mother, no? Okay, wife is a girl. Yeah, wife is also a girl. Okay, my favorite one. Okay, so your daughter is a girl. சாப்பிட்டடா இது பிரச்சனை. ஐயோ, இதெல்லாம் ஒரு பிரச்சனையா மனுஷனுக்கு. Okay, right. Good. Understood. Concept is another. Okay. Now, මේව ගේම තමයි. Okay. That means we are the product. Yeah, they are using us. Is it true? Exactly. Okay, if someone is giving you something freely now, they're obviously expecting some kind of return from you. Google Maps gives you the service free, but then they are using you as a person of getting more metadata. Google Maps knows where are you, what is your location. Google Maps knows the area. Okay, you can add feeds, more data, and everything. මෙන්න මේක තමයි තියෙන්නේ. මේ වගේම තමයි එකක් ආවා මෙතන. Okay, මම දාන Suno AI okay, this is also an AI in terms of song. Okay, try it and see. It is also interesting. Okay, அதுல வந்து you can give any form of song in there. Yes. Okay, මෙන්න මේකත් any song එකක් දාලා දාන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, we'll have a song, okay, for advanced level. Okay, hey there, hey boys and girls. Okay, I saw a nice protecting if we want a 25 badge na kalai kamindi poor lady. When I laughing kalai kirindi, I saw a beautiful quote. I want to put it into the quote. All right. We wanted to say, I wanted to say you something. I wanted to say you something. Studying now is better than leaving the examination room wishing you studied more. More. Don't waste, don't become an idiot and waste more time. You got few weeks more. Gonik Pinnepa. Okay, so we'll go with a hip hop style song. Hip hop style song. Okay, R&B. Okay, and then slow jam. Male voice, English, Sinhala. මේක ඇතිනේ තව දාමුද? Okay, drums ඇති. They're just creating a song in there for you all. Okay, I'll share this song in share the song. Can you see here? No, okay, we'll share the song. So that's a goddamn லிஸ்ட் ரொம்ப பெருசா ஹோல்ட் ஆன் கொஞ்சம் இருங்க, நான் காது கேக்குது இல்ல சரி தெரியுது தான் கொஞ்சம் இருங்க, நான் இது ரெடி ப்ளே பண்ணவே இல்ல. இட்ஸ் வெரி ராங் ப்ரோ. ஓகே, let's see. This is a song for you guys. Okay, I'm dedicating this song for you all 20.
Hey boys and girls, I wanted to say you something. Studying now is better than leaving the examination room wishing you studied more. Don't become an idiot and waste more time. You got few weeks more. Parkway in the empire.
What is good?
Parkway in the empire.
Okay, இது வேணும்.
Hey boys and girls,
No, we had to go with
I wanted to say you something. Studying now is better than leaving the examination room wishing you studied more.
We are getting another one. Okay, it's another.
Don't become an idiot and waste more time. You got few weeks more.
And this one.
Hey boys and girls, I wanted to say you something. Studying now is better than leaving the examination room wishing you studied more. Don't become an idiot and waste more time. You got few weeks more. Conquering empire.
Okay, so it's okay.
Hey boys and girls, I wanted to say you
Okay, so I'll definitely share this one.
Studying now is better than leaving the examination room wishing you study more. Don't become an idiot and waste more time. You got few weeks more.
Yeah, okay, exactly.
Way apart. Way apart. Way apart.
Okay, so this is a small song. Okay, I wanted to give you all an idea about how okay, how things will be moving on. Okay, on how AI works, how your data are being collected, and in and out about how things are going to be. Definitely, okay. Most calm, depressing song I ever heard. Exactly, that's the best word you can put it in there. Best, the most calm and the depressing song that you ever heard. Well, make check it out in there and keep sharing. Okay, likes and comments in it. Hari, coming back in there. Now, what we made to come out from that section and coming back again is all about data. Now, how these data are going to be managed, okay, how are we going to design it, how are we going to plan it, and how are we going to build it. Tamai, this lesson is going to be all about. Okay. We made it. So show the Centrix song. We made a Centrix song also. Okay, in the morning class, right? Nimesh sir wrote it. It was nice. Good. So let's get into started in there. Okay, what is database? So this first section all about is going to be learning about databases, different types of databases, relational scheme, different types of keys. The way we are going to go through in terms at a stretch. Okay, so let's get started. Nice. So number one is going to be data. So obviously everyone knows that you are in grade 30. Data is a collection of raw facts. We take these data and we collect it, okay, and it becomes meaningful information. Okay, so database is basically collector of related data. So what do you mean by related data? Okay, related data is data which are common data we call it as. Now, for an example, let's assume you're storing some kind of code to here. Paris, and then you're storing English. Now these are non-related. It's not related to each other. Related data, again, you're storing the subject selection, IT, English, and Max. See, this is related data. So database is basically all about sorted. So in words, make a sorted, unsorted, unrelated. This is what we call it as related and unrelated database. So all these database can be available manually, or you can have it in electronically. Okay. If you're having all the database electronically, the software that's used to manage it, we call it as a DBMS software, database management system, right? Okay, database management system in it. Nice, good. Usman, understood? Right. So main software, we have Microsoft Access, Postgre, MySQL, Oracle. Now, when you come across Netflix uses SQL. Main make them use karane. Okay. Google uses something called Bigtable. Bigtable तमें Google use करना. Okay. Postgre I think our this one Dropbox is used. Cassandra के लिए करती है ना. Cassandra is used for Dropbox. Cassandra. तमें यहाँ पे Dropbox use करना. Right. Then we have the Oracle, we do have Apache, we have Postgre. These are different types of database management system softwares. We will be learning about designing it. Okay, so if you're storing the data electronically now, you need a software. That software is known as DBMS software, and we have different forms. So whatever you want to mark it down now, understood. Sounds good. Nice, nice, nice. So nice, sir. Took a screenshot. Jolly. Okay. Hari. Also, regarding the examination, inviting all of you guys, open examination for all people. Come and try our exam too. Okay. Term examination for my students, it's compulsory. Okay. And okay, for my students is compulsory. For others, okay, well, and optional, open examination. I will come and visit and study and write and go. Okay. And in this examination, we will be focusing on covering up lessons up to Python. A simple exam would have come out on standard exam at presidency. Date I will inform, most probably planning to have it after festivals. A festival season put a kachal date. So after festival we will be going through with it. So all your term exams are open for everyone. Yes, anyone can come and do the examination. Easy paper. What a festival? How the festival? It is online and physical. Physical, well, we are doing it in more than 8 to 8 centers. I'll inform the date also. Okay. Right. Next one is database. We do have structured and unstructured database. Characteristics, we have it as organized, structured, organized, and unstructured, unorganized. Organized. Now think these are basic theory. The main theory in physical class most of the time no wanted to have it in there. Right. So where do you exist these? These are normally exist in structured database. You can exist in software as well. Files and folders. You will be able to files and folders. You can find unstructured data. It is produced by how? Okay, by human or computer generated. Okay. Right. So easy for hard for us. You study and come, then it will be easy also. You don't study and you'll just tell you it's hard. So applying, not like that. But all these people says that it's hard to learn from online. Okay, application. In which type of applications you normally see structured databases? You will be seeing in terms of කොහෙද අපිට ගොඩක් structured databases දලා ගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා ගත්තොත් in LMS learning management systems වල බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් ඔයගලන්ට structured databases. Structurally it has been organized properly in there. Okay, we can also say it in terms of learning management system, student management systems වල බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. In here gallery වල තියෙනවා, you can find it context වල. Okay, my gallery is unstructured. Nah. Okay, everyone takes a selfie and go. Okay, of course, everything is there. Contacts also the same thing. Okay, I have saved in the same name multiple people or மையத்தோடு இருந்தாலும் சொல்றதுக்கு யாரும் இல்லை. எவனுக்கு ஒரு தெரியும் 10 பேர் நம்பர். Okay, examples if you take it on, we do have reports are structured. Okay, receipts are structured. Okay, and results are structured. Unstructured out, you do have gallery, we have prescription is also structured. Prescription. Unstructured out, we can say, okay, voting is also structured. Nice, nice one. Unstructured, well, these data where you usually see, these are in terms of unstructured, where can you have it in terms of notes? Notes are unstructured in there. Messages. Okay. Notes, messages, what else you will have it in there, which will be having your gallery, photos. Okay, moreover times unstructured. Okay, and then anything else, data which are collected and it is consisting unstructured. Okay, yeah, this is audio files is also unstructured. Photos, photo gallery. Yeah, brain is also unstructured. Okay, that's something in there. Yeah, can be taken. තව එකක් තිබ්බොත් හොඳයි. Any idea, any idea? තව එකක්. තව එකක්. If I get it, I'll write it. Okay, තව එකක් දැම්මත් හරි. So these databases, we have different types of database. Database is basically on where all these data are being stored. Database is normally structured, but then we have unstructured also. We have centralized database. In a centralized database, you will have a database in one place. Okay, and everything is connected to one. So you store all the data in one place and all the computers or users will try to come and access it. Bin, recycle bin. Okay, right. In central distributed killing, this is highly risky. Why? Because all the data are stored in one place. Here, what we do it is we have distributed. So what do you mean by the term distributed? We have separated all these data in different places. So hammer data kafma. Your fridge is also unstructured, especially. Okay. Yeah, my mama has kept that tomato. That tomato has become a potato. Okay, whenever I go and try to take that something from there, the potato will be looking at me. Please take me. Please take me. Okay. Yeah. All of it allowed. Okay. Sometimes my mama will be keeping some kind of beef. Okay. Beef, I don't know what will happen. It will become a stone or something. So this is distributed. Distributed your database being scattered over different places. So you are storing the data in different places. You always have a backup. Maybe this is a backup. So users can access in different places. So distributed is much more safer, but maintenance is difficult. Centralizes is cheap, but then it has high risk. So both are there. Can we copy on this also? Email, Raja, usually for users it's unstructured, but for system it's structured. Centralized database is where you have only one, this one. For an example, there is a shop which has only one branch. Okay, only one branch, and you have to go and take it from only from that place. Here you have multiple branches, like no limit. You can take data. Now think about these branches are like databases. Sure, Bari. Okay, done and dusted. Good to go. Can we have a thumbs up? We have not updated it still, Afra. Okay, hopefully I'll be updating it and I'll let you know, inshallah. Okay, good. Nice. Let's get started in the next part. In a database management system, we have a couple of components. What are the components of a database management system we do have? Now, again, coming across, we used to have this database structured data. We will be designing in such a way that your database will be transformed from unstructured to structured databases. Because user used to enter unstructured and we will be converting into structured. When it comes to the component of a databases, okay, that is in a software, we have the software by itself. Okay, it's the actual software, maybe MySQL and a blog. And then we have the hardware, that is the hard disk. Okay, hardware. That's our hard disk. Because they get the data take a store. Okay, and then we have the user, admin, who actually interact with the system. Okay, then we have DA, access language. DAL, access language, or else access language. A database access can use language SQL. Then we will have procedures. Procedures clicking commands. So in a database, we have these forms of components. One, we have the software by itself, MySQL, Apache. And then we have the hard disk, that's the hardware, the user, who is the admin. And then there is a language that we can communicate with the database. A language SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. My language parallelly. Okay, once I started the classroom, like after 2 weeks, okay, we are parallelly starting SQL language. So we will be able to do it together. So I have theory SQL එහෙම තමයි 2 months එකකින් ඉවර කරන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් කරන්න බෑ by doing all past papers and everything. Right. Procedures clicking rules, commands වල තමයි we call it as procedures. So like what commands? Okay, run, edit, delete, update, and wage commands. This is a component of databases. I have made the tute much more simple this time more for you. Okay, good simple format karla, contents ටික අඩු කරලා, okay, පොඩ්ඩක් easy කරලා ඔක්කොම දීලා තියෙන්නේ. මේකේ sort out කරලා ඉගෙන ගන්න කියලා කිව්වොත් nowadays A-level paper do not think it's a shortcut. ගොඩක් අය හිතනවා that if I study only this part I'll be able to do the examination. එහෙම නෑ දැන් papers. Okay, ගොඩක් අය experience නැතුව ඔහේ කරනවා. එහෙම නෑ. එහෙම කරන්න බෑ. You need to know everything. For an example, take digital circuits. I'll explain you simply. Digital circuits, there's a question which has a truth table, which has a K-map, which has an SOP, which has a POS, which has an AND and NOR implementation. See, basically everything. Did you get the concept? So nowadays they are targeting papers which the student should know the overall chapter. So you can't finish it in one no for two weeks. You need to know basically everything in it. That's how papers are being designed now. Okay, papers are getting well more advanced and well more standardized. Anivarya. Hard is something if you don't know. So hard igena gattot easy. (26) term examination. How many marks were given for such DQ question? 15 marks. No? Term examination 26 also same dates. The main mostly parallel exam dates and everything. Parallel in the sense Raja 25 and 26 both will happen the same day. For y'all, it's 3 hours. So DBMS practical thing is similar to Python. Python is easy. DBMS is an AI-based language, no? Okay, Python is a programming language. This is a structured language. Programming language, you have to tell what to do. Okay, teach you all how to do. But in SQL, you say what to do. So very simple. Like 1 or 2 lines, it's easy. Python, of course, it's kind of difficult. Physical class students, Saturday and Sunday, Eduzone, Kandy, and Team Comrade, we will be doing Python. And then after that only, I'll be starting databases. கஷ்டம் தானேம்மா borderல போவீங்க. You will be going through with the border marks. Okay, let's get started. Nice. Okay, next one is these. There are three different tiers of databases. This is one tier database architecture. We have two tier database architecture, and we have three tier database architecture. Where and how you can access the database. It's like how, okay. I'll relate this example in terms of okay, a kind of a how did you say a kind of a relationship explain it's easily and the entire architecture how can you access the now when you're accessing the database we have centralized and distributed no okay and then this entire architecture is basically on how can you situated how where the database is basically situated in there can we access it directly okay or else is it difficult making in one tier architecture, the database stays within the compute itself. For an example, your mobile phone, okay, is that one tier architecture. If someone wants to access data from your mobile phone, now you have to come and access from this phone. No one can come and take it. Your phone has the data. If someone steals this, now a access so your mobile phone, laptop, mobile phones, okay, we do have what is it, okay, your contacts, your gallery, okay, your notes. These are what one tier architecture. The database is within okay the system, the server, the client, and everything is in the same machine. So ඔයාට තමයි මේක access කරන්න පුළුවන්. You can directly go and access it. You can go and change it. It's very risky. Why? Because you have complete access to the database. In two-tier architecture, okay, the database is now taken out. Okay. Now the database stays out. Now this can be distributed or it can be centralized. It doesn't matter. This is where on how the architecture of the database. Types of database when I architecture types are centralized and distributed. Okay, architecture is where the database is situated within the computer. So this is the server. The server ekai මේකම තමයි client උත් මේකම තමයි database උත් මේක ඇතුළේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. So everything is in එல்லாம் අච්චරාවි ඉදි. ඉදල database is separated. Okay, all the clients can access this database in a peaceful manner, but then still they have access directly to it. So we are sharing the database across multiple systems. Okay, in this architecture, the user is able to the user is able to access it directly, but it's been shared. Two-tier architecture. So the database is taken out. It's not within that computer. The make computer damage, database make the database. So you have direct access to it. So normally you can have an example of something like this also. You can say local network. You can go for a local network. You have access to the databases. Okay. Virtual private server. Virtual private server. You have direct access to it. Hosting services. These are direct access. You can go and access the database directly. It's like you have the key. Let's try repeat it again. What is this? Servers and databases are same. No, server we have different types. Database is a type of a server. Okay, so what is this one-tier architecture? One-tier architecture is where you have your database, the computer, the server, everything in one single device. Example, right now I have my laptop. My laptop has all my files. My laptop has the server. It has the password, username. I have direct access to this laptop. And this is one-tier architecture because I'm accessing in my computer and that computer only has the database. Very risky. It's like that one-side relationship. Okay. Okay. Then comes to the two-tier architecture, making ඔයාගේ laptop එකේ තියෙන data ඔක්කොම අරගෙන මම වෙනම save කරගන්නවා මේකට. Let's assume I'm taking into a pen drive. Okay, or else I'm taking all the data to a separate drive. When a drive copy karagano. Did you get it? So now my computer doesn't have the data, that drive has it. Now this drive can share this data across multiple devices. That's two-tier architecture. In two-tier architecture, I and not only me, group of people have access to the database. Here, the database is much more safer. Why? Because if my computer get damaged, Fatima, database will nothing will happen. If my friend's computer also get damaged, nothing will happen. We have direct access to the database and the database is shared across all. This is something like centralized. This is almost like centralized. This is like distributed. Understood? Okay. මෙයාගේ අනිත් එක්කෙනා තමයි 3 time. මේකේ මොනවාද මේව තියනවද? threat එකක් තියනවද? Yes. Why? These people have access to the database no. එතකොට what happens in there? Okay, database එක මාරු කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, safe නෑ, safe මදි. So then comes the three-tier architecture we all use. For an example, okay, we'll take example of Netflix. Okay, this is you. You're using the Netflix application. This is you. User. Okay, he will use the Netflix application and Netflix application only will access the nothing happens. Did you all understand? Make a three-tier. This is a higher level added security where you don't have access to the database directly. There is someone in the middle called as the application layer. He will access and give it to you. For an example, in YouTube Music, you are downloading the song. Does it download to your computer? No, it downloads to that app. You're downloading a movie from Netflix. Will it be downloaded to your mobile phone? No, it is downloaded to the app. So you're saving your database. Everyone can access the database. That's the problem. You can't have access to the database. You can access files and folder, but there's a middle person. It's like the waiter who is in the middle, okay, who will communicate with the chef and chef will give you the food. So it doesn't happen, doesn't change anything in there. So in this, we have three parts, okay, three layers, you know. We have the database layer, okay, communicates with the application layer, the application by itself, client layer. So you don't have access to the database directly. High added security, added level of security. So if you're doing any changes, the changes will be mapped here. Only if they approve, only it will be updated here. So you don't have to do any change. Database is always protected. This is where you have Zoom, YouTube, okay, Amazon Prime, Spotify, okay, Drive. What else we do have? eBay. eBay ke api monara edit kara kiyala system එක update වෙන්න database එකත් එක්ක. System වල update it. Hotstar. Did you get the concept of how the database, how you can access the database? This most of the time it's distributed. Mods mean what regarding those mod කියලා කියන්නේ මේ crack එකද APK එකද you asking? mod එක ඇවිල්ලා මෙතන දාන්නේ. mod එක ඇවිල්ලා request එක යවන්න ඉස්සර mod කරලා තමයි request එකම යවන්නේ. okay මෙයාව crack කරනවා. database එක crack කරන්නේ මෙයාව crack කරනවා. That's what happens. Netflix එක crack කරනවා. Okay, so let's copy down this also. Done and dusted. Awesome. Good. Good to go. We start in the normal time, Raja. Good. So 3-tier architectures තමයි මෙන්න මේකේ තියෙන්නේ. Example, okay, if I want to relate it now, okay, this is you. You don't go and talk to the girl directly. You go and talk to her friend. Through her friend, okay, you will be able to communicate to that girl. 3-tier architecture. Okay. Here, not only you, your friends are also talking to her. That's 2-tier architecture. Okay. Everyone has been communicating. Here, okay, you only love her. This is only you. Single anonymous. You are in which category, in which architecture? Okay. Next one is okay going to be the summary here. And architecture is helps you to design and develop, implement, okay, and maintain of databases. Hassan, hi. The simplest database is architecture, which is one-tier architecture, okay, where the client server and the database it stays in all in the same machine. In two-tier architecture, there is a presentation layer, and then you can access the database. You have access towards database directly. In three-tier architecture, there is a three level in the middle where you don't access the database directly, but okay, indirectly to access through the middle server. One tier, two tier, and three tier. Okay, database models. Models how the structure of database are stored. Okay, the types or else the design of your database. We will be talking about the most important one in today's class. Flat file okay, we do have relational flat file database, relational database. We do have it as networked database, hierarchical database. We have three forms. CH hierarchical. Hierarchical database. Okay, how this flat file system is all about? It's where you store everything in one single table. All your data and information are stored in a one single table. We have X, Y, Z. Okay, 1, 2, 3, blank, blank. Okay, we'll say B and price kilikiana. Ikan 1, 2. So basically, meaningful dama etakota oranta passe velata note karnakota theory. Right. So we'll put all the information in one single table. We have the number, we have name, we have price, we do have seller. Right. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Name Sam Smith. Okay. Smith, John Maker. Price 112, 13, 14, something. Seller S1, S2. Basically, you store everything in one table. Okay, you have your bag, you have everything in one table that is known as flat file. Flat file is very good for small data, but data searching becomes difficult. Why? Because you have everything in one single table. It's like you have a file like a hammer papers for IT, accounting, economics, it's not sorted. Okay, flat file in each line, a plain line, text hold only one record. These records are separated using a delimiter such as tabs or comma. The advantage of flat file database is easy to understand, helps to sort and result easily. All records are stored in one place, but the problem is redundancy. What do you mean by term redundancy? Duplication. Okay. What is inconsistency? Originalism. Originality of the data. A update වෙලා මෙහෙත් update වෙලා නැහැ. ඒක change වුණොත් මේක change වෙලා නැහැ. Okay, marketing you are telling that the price is 1,000 rupees, but when you go to the store they are saying it's 1,500 rupees. Inconsistency, originality එක මාරු වෙලා. So this is how flat file database architecture happens. Then we have eka hariyan නැති හින්දා they moved into hierarchical database architecture. Okay, in hierarchical database architecture you sorted this table into a table structure. You started separating into hierarchical basis. You started relating it in this way. Okay, you started sorting it out. Maybe did. Okay, මෙන්න මේ විදිහට sort කරා. Example, we'll take a school. You divided the school table into three: staff table, student table, and result table. In staff table, we will be having the name of the staff and their salaries. Student table, again, you are dividing it. Okay, student table, we will have the name of the student. So මේ වගේ hierarchical structure එකට save කරගන්න එක තමයි hierarchical database කියලා කියන්නේ. Like table structure එකක් වගේ. Tree kind of a structure. එකින් එක ඇතුළට ගිහලා ඒකෙන් ඇතුළෙන් තව එකකට ගිහලා ඒකෙන් ඇතුළට තව එකක් යනවා. This is ideal, okay, but then the problem is it was able to reduce the duplication, but then inconsistency වැඩි වෙන්න පටන් ගත්තා. මෙතන එන data එක මෙහා පැත්තට එන්න ඕනේ. Because when you wanted to get the result නම් we have to get a student name. Student details is needed. එතකොට ආයෙ duplication එන්න පටන් ගත්තා. You want to get the subject details. So here also you're storing the subject details in there. Okay, may teacher name making tama subject. So what happened is it started getting scattered. Make a best example like I can tell it in hierarchy is how can you go through is like a link. Okay, hierarchical database a link. You have a link, you click on that link, it takes you to a one page. A link click karama, it takes to another page. A link click karama, it takes to another page. So you go through by linking one by one. But the problem is if you want to come back down, duplications very venom. It takes long time to access the data. Okay, we call it as hierarchical database structure. Okay, the model of data in tree structure, which a single parent for each record. To maintain order, they are sorted, which keeps siblings node, subnodes. These type of model are basically in early mainframe databases like information management system by IBM. Old data mein use karo. Advantage, user can retrieve data very quickly, depending on present explicit link, not like flat, make it easy. Disadvantage, this type of database cannot support complex relationship. And there is a problem in redundancy. What is redundancy? Duplication, which can result in producing inaccurate information due to inconsistency of recording the data in variable site. So may okkom problem tine hinda hari mekkena awa called as relational database. In relational database, what they did was they said, okay, you store the data, no problem. They said, let's separate the data into different table. If it's a student table, na, if it's a staff table na if you wanted to go for an what is it coach table na venama, okay, courses table na venama. So you separate into different tables. Ehema separate karanda kiyala, what he did was he started linking it by a column. I'm going to use my student ID somewhere else. Okay, when I'm going to do a payment, I'm using my ID number. I'm using my ID number to create a bank account. I'm using my ID number to do the examination. Okay, I'm using my ID number to get a loan. So that ID number is in one table. A table like a record refer karna, link karna. So you are not copying the data, you are just linking it. Okay, so you are not using in terms of duplication. Duplicate pen in a already the record is available here. May record ki link use karna. So now these two tables are linked. A relational database is a type of a database that stores and provides access of data that are related one to another. Examples are like cousins again. Okay, you say this is my cousin. Okay, how is your cousin? A link comes in here, relational database. Okay, so on that link, we started obtaining data. So you're not storing the data again, but we're using as a reference. I'm using my reference number as my admission number to make the payments. So in payment, they won't ask your name. When you're going to do your payment, they won't ask your grade. They will only ask what? Your index number. Index number, because using that index number, we have everything. Then what is the difference between this and hierarchy? Hierarchy, we have separate table, sort karlatino. Staff nang venama table, student nang venama table, result nang venama table. A result I student nang eka store karna. That's the problem. They started linking it. Make a link karana patangatta. That's what relational. Columns of a table holds attributes of a data. Each record usually has a value and each attribute making it easy to establish in there. Prevent redundancy, duplication atikara, cost and limitation of structural tibba. So we will be learning more about relational database in our syllabus. Relational database is simply a type of a database which used to store the data in your computer by linking it one to another. A link again tamai database එක හදන්නේ. Understood? Sounds good. Okay, it's like a link. That's how relational database are. So flat file, you store all the details in one single file. Hierarchy, it's where you store the data in separate tables, but in terms of parent and child. මෙයාගේ පල්ලෙයා තමයි මේ data ටික එන්න ඕනේ. මෙයාගේ පල්ලෙයා තමයි මේක. It's like a bullet point එකක් වගේ. Okay, you say 1 and something A, B, C. Now in 2 also, if you have A, B, C, it's duplication. See, this is hierarchy. මෙයාගේ පල්ලෙයා තමයි මේක තියෙන්නේ. මෙයාගේ පල්ලෙයත් ඒකම තමයි තියෙන්නේ. It's duplicated. Bullet point එකක් එනවා නම් මෙහෙම තමයි එන්නේ hierarchical. Okay, example 1. I'll say school කියලා දාලා A මොනා එක කියන්න B තා එකක් කියන්න 2 I'll say staff කියලා දාලා A data එකම දාලා X කියලා වෙනම see මේ data එකම ආයි duplicate වෙලා තියෙනවා එකපාරට ආයි in two places. This is hierarchical. Okay, in relational what you do it is we use this link. We don't copy it but we use the link. A link එකම දානවා මෙතනට. That's it. Okay, this is what, like you use your student ID. Let's copy it on this. Yes, Shamla, correct. Okay, good. So in our next class, we will be going through in terms of how this relational database is made, what are the types, what are its category. More detail you will be learning about relational database in our upcoming sessions. Physical class students will be continuing from here, okay, and we'll be going through in terms of covering up. Best basic session එක තමයි පොඩ්ඩක් easy. ඊට පස්සේ පොඩ්ඩ you will be learning about designing stuff. මේ ඔක්කොම ඉච්චරට නෑ. මෙතනින් තමයි actual lesson එකම පටන් ගන්න. Okay, all these are basics part tamai we will be going through. So what are things that we have learned in today's class? We learned about data, we learned about databases, relational database, databases. A software that manage data is database management system. Databases can be in centralized or distributed. Okay, in a DBMS, we have components such as software, hardware, user, access language, and procedures. Okay, database can be accessed in three different ways: one tier, two tier, three tier. One tier where we have the database in the computer itself. Two tier is database stays somewhere else, so we go and access it. Three tier is where you can't access the database directly. Instead, you have to go through the application. Like Netflix download karla you can watch the movies. The movies are stored in the database. You can't go and change any data in the database. But Netflix tamai eka communicate kala dendi. Then we'll about the design of your database. That's we have flat file, hierarchical, relational, network killer. Flat file is we store everything in one single table, which makes difficult to search and update data. Hierarchical is where you separate it like a bullet point. Okay, you have one, the topic number one, A, B, C, two, another topic, A, B, C, three, another topic, A, B, C. But the problem is sometimes this B might get repeated three times. That also leads to, okay, what duplication. But in relational database, we have topic one, we have topic two, we have topic three. If this is being used again, now you use it as a link. You link it telling that this A is from here. If you're using a B now, you say, hey, this B is not mine. This is used from somewhere else. Same thing tamai, metana link karla tino. Mea link ne, mea link karla tino. How that linking happen, how you can use database management system, all those things we will be learning in our next upcoming class. Next week, there will be extra classes also. Make sure that you check it onto the LMS. Until then, Assalamu alaikum. Take care. Have a nice day and much love to all of you all.